Hi, everybody. We're talking today about one of New York's traditional warm weather pleasures, and that is the free Shakespeare that is performed in Central Park as a continuing tradition provided by the Public Theater. It's hosted at the Delacorte Theater, which is in Central Park, and it is absolutely free. You get to the Public Theater's performance area by entering Central Park either on the east side or west side in the low 80s. And it's always a good time. Sometimes it's a great production, sometimes it's a good production. But being in the park as the sun sets and enjoying what is usually imaginative and somewhat cutting edge is an extremely enjoyable way to send a spring or a summer evening. Kind of a Midsummer Night's Dream, if you appreciate the Shakespeare pun. So the challenge is not if to go, the challenge is how to go. There are many different ways to get tickets, but none of them are easy. The traditional way is to line up in the park, beginning as early as midnight for some of the more popular productions, and wait for the distribution that takes place at noon the next day. Another option is to go online. You have to register, you create an identification for yourself, and you can play the lottery each day and do it from the comfort of your home. The chances are not great because there are many other like-minded New Yorkers trying to do the same thing. If you find yourself in Manhattan, you can stand by, and if you go there at about 5 or 5:30 in the afternoon, you might very well get tickets. But it's not for the faint-hearted because you won't know that you're getting the tickets till shortly before the 8 o'clock performance. On poor weather days or threatening weather days, the standby option can work because others who have gotten tickets can decide that they're not going to come back and brave the weather conditions because they are pretty tenacious in performing even when the weather is threatening or even drizzling lightly. Another option is to go to one of the outer borough distribution centers, and if you check on the Public Theater's website, it will show you that virtually every day of the week during the performances, tickets are given out in one of the boroughs beginning at noon. So if you're willing to invest the time traveling to an outer borough, waiting online for an hour or so before the performance, you might get to see it that way. Regardless, though, of what you do, I really encourage you to go because the rewards are great. The first production this summer is Much Ado About Nothing. The second production is Coriolanus. The first performances start in May. The second production starts in July. I think you will find that if you've never been there before, you'll say, "Where has this been all of my life?" So enjoy Shakespeare in the park. Enjoy the price because it's free. Bring along a picnic because you can sit right outside the Delacorte in the time before the performance starts and enjoy this absolutely beautiful New York tradition. Enjoy your visit to New York. We'll see you again soon.